Swing Social is an MGM cartoon from 1940. This is directed by William Hanna, Joseph Barbera, and Rudolph Ising. It's written by Gus Ariola, with a voice cast including Sara Berner, Ben Carter, Billy Mitchell, and Amanda Randolph. And it's pretty decent. It's definitely got one aspect to it that's maybe not the greatest, but we do need to remember it's a product of its time. It starts off with a deacon going to church on a Sunday and he comes across somebody fishing, and then we go down to the water, a beautiful transition, and we then spend the rest of the cartoon, for the most part, underwater with the fish as they sing and play music and dance and cook food that they definitely couldn't be cooking underwater, but it's very entertaining. And a few places actually list this as a banned cartoon. I can't find any information about why or when it was banned. If anybody can confirm that, please feel free to let me know. Usually if a cartoon has been banned, it'll usually say it was last broadcast on this date or something, but I can't find that. I only looked for about 5-10 minutes, but if anybody can confirm exactly when it was banned, do let me know. But I'm going to assume that if it was banned, it's because of the caricatures that the fish are presenting, because they are, most if not all of them, are black characters, and obviously they have very exaggerated features, and this is not uncommon for the time, but obviously it's not something that would happen today. But the actual treatment of the characters, unless I missed anything, which absolutely could be the case, and please feel free to let me know in the comments, but unless I missed anything, the treatment of the characters is absolutely fine. They're all just having a great time, singing and dancing, and everybody's really happy. Nobody is presented in a negative way or with, as far as I know, any negative stereotypes. That being said, I'm probably not aware of every single stereotype, certainly at the time and also today, that black people face. So again, I could miss something, and that's certainly possible, so do let me know. But judging it purely from what I picked up, I don't see anything that's presenting the actual characters in a negative light. They're great singers, they're great dancers, they're having a great time, they're cooking. There were maybe a few tiny things here and there that were a bit awkward. For example, one of the characters gets hit on the head while they're cooking, but I'm not really seeing that as being specific to the stereotyping. It was just a bit of an odd moment. But again, if I'm missing anything, do let me know, and if anybody has any information to confirm when it was banned, again, I'd really like to know that, if it even was banned. It's not bad, it's fine, it's okay. I think it serves a purpose. It takes an interesting direction towards the end. I won't spoil it, but it's kind of the religious theme to an extent. But in general, it's a cartoon about fish singing and dancing and having a good time on a Sunday. And yeah, it's fine. It's not the best. I wouldn't watch it again. It certainly wouldn't be released like this today. I don't think it's the worst. It's certainly not the worst. There are some really horrendous cartoons out there. But I am here to learn. If anybody has anything to share, anything I'm missing, or a different perspective, I'd love to hear what you think. I definitely wouldn't watch it again, but it definitely wasn't the worst.